KJ, you were, I think, 2 off your career high tonight. Did you know that when you were taken out? And how did it feel? I mean, you had one of those games.
I didn't know until CT told me after the game, but it was just a good fun game. I was being a little aggressive. Juan told me to kind of push it down them a little bit because they're a little small, so just try to get into their chest and make some layups.
And Dajuan, obviously, Flory here is a young kid, got a lot of room to grow. But what is he different from Hunter? Do different, and what does he bring to you guys?
He jumps better. He just brings something different because Hunter plays he's a short roller, and you just throw more lobs to him. So it's something different than both. Hunter can pick and pop. He's a pick and roll and just throw it up to him. So he's still learning. It's still kind of a little early. We 8 games in, 7-8 games in, and we still got a lot of time to get better before conference play. So I like where he's at now.
And are you surprised at the early success? I mean, sometimes he makes it look easy.
Yeah. I mean, he was a McDonald's All-American, even though that doesn't mean nothing coming in. But usually when you're a top-rated player in high school, coach expects something, we expect something, our fan base expects something. So he's doing what he's supposed to be doing as a big. And, he's helping Hunter out a lot too. Whenever Hunter needs some rest, so he's a big part of our team.
KJ, I think you had a little bit of you guys had a break between the Duke game and obviously a break here. Do you feel like your ankle was fully healed and helped you kind of get back to your normal self?
Yeah, for sure. I feel fully healthy. I did a great job doing treatment and all that stuff like that. So that break was very tremendous for me during that time to kind of get my body back to 100%.
And just for all you guys, I think you guys limited Furman to like 30% from the field, and they had a pretty good squad coming in on like 7-0. What was the kind of the key for you guys on the defensive end?
I feel like the first half, they missed a lot of threes. That's what they do. They should take a lot of threes. I feel like they missed a lot, but I think in the second half, we started guarding them better. So.
Yeah, Furman had 23 threes in the first half and only 15 in the second half. Did you guys talk about that at halftime or anything?
Yeah, we talked about it. They were just missing them. And, we just had to close out, have better closeouts, and just really just upping the pressure. That's what we did in the second half.
Guarding the 3 in that second half?
You said what?
How do you think you did guarding the 3 in the second half?
I feel like we did better. I mean, how many did they make in the second half? 5? I mean, yeah, I think we did pretty good. Yeah, we did pretty good.
Dajuan, you guys only shot 17 threes. Is that a number that you think can get higher, or does it not really matter? Was it just more of the nature of the game?
I feel like this game shouldn't have mattered because we should have gave the ball inside versus that team. But even though our three's not falling right now, deep down in the season it will start to fall. But I mean, when we got one of the best point forwards in the country and the best 5 men in the country, and then you got another great freshman big coming in after, it makes it easier for us to get the ball in the hole. So.
KJ, you said mindset, but also the ankle and all that stuff. How much of this is you picking up where you left off against Duke and trying to just string those types of games together?
Yeah, of course. When you have a big game like Duke, the tendency is just to kind of fall down a little bit, kind of take this game a little lightly. But I think these couple practices, we kind of been building on that hype and just trying to get better. And then I think it turned into a good game for everybody. This game just building off of what we did at Duke and Las Vegas.
I'm sure he told you, but he's told everybody that your game against Duke was an example of a guy scoring 8 points and dominating a game. Is that your mindset? Go out and dominate, whatever that means, if it's 22 like it was tonight, or if it's just those plays that don't show up. I mean, do you think dominate?
Yeah, of course. That's kind of my motto. Dajuan helps me with a lot of that stuff. He always tells me in practice, be aggressive, whatever that is. But a game like this really favored me in the inside, so that's kind of what I did to help us win today.
Juan, you've had to tell people a lot of things throughout your career. Keep reminding them. Where does he rank on that scale of guys you have to keep telling him to be aggressive?
Ask him. I tell him like literally every day because I know how good KJ is, and I know he's one of the strongest players on the court and athletic-wise. So when you get the ball down there, go score the ball and not be on, especially in a short roll situation, because KJ is unselfish like me.
Right. So
and I'll be trying to tell him like, just let me do the passing, you just do the scoring. And sometimes if I'm doing the scoring, you do the passing. But I'll be telling him to be aggressive all the time though.
And last one for me, I wonder, just you playing with Flory, the difference when you're out there with him versus when you're out there with Hunter for your game and what it means for you and maybe the whole team as just the flow and everything. What do you see and sense and feel?
Yeah, their game is almost completely opposites. They both do amazing things in their roles. So with stuff with Flory, you can play a little bit more fast and more athletic. So when me and him are on the floor together, we try to pick the crowd up and try to make these amazing plays with our athleticism. And when Hunter's in the game, he's a really good force down low. So just that mentality with them, the yin and yang, is awesome with them.
Anything else for the players? Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, guys.